Hello everybody, what is up? Microsoft Gaming here once again. This is now part 8 of Secret Files 2 Puritas Cordis. Shall we get started? Before I get started, please don't forget to slash that like and subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Facebook, don't forget to slash that like and follow button. Really appreciate it, it would help me out. Alright, let's open up my drink here and get right into it. Here we go. Alright, let's get into our game. See what we are figuring out. Alright, we are now in here, trying to figure out what to do. Alright, first of all, we need to use this knife. Use it right on this sign.
If you ask me, there are way too many signposts on French construction sites.
There we go. And last time, I gave him that fortune cookie that had the bad fortune on it. So, over here, over here is where I gotta go. Right to here. And I have to use the knife on the plastic boulder. There we go.
This pocket knife is really unique. I hope I don't lose it.
I hope I don't lose it. You stole it. Alright. Now you gotta go over here. Get this sign down.
If you ask me, there are way too many signs.
Yeah, we heard you say that. Alright, we got that. And let's go put this up on here. And then the boulder, I believe, yep, the boulder goes over here. Alright, I think we're good there. Booyah. There we go. And then we use the pouch on the molehill.
I borrowed some dirt and filled the pouch with it. I hope Mr. Mole will forgive me.
I hope Mr. Mole will forgive me. Alright, so I believe this goes up here.
Why would I do that? There's nothing here that I want to reflect at the moment.
Alright, I get it. I was trying to save some time, okay? Alright, well, let's go tell this guy about his car. Can I stick that one back on there? I put the parking sign there. That's funny. Alright. See what you say.
Can I bother you again?
I strongly suspect that it is well within your power. Yes.
Alright.
I don't mean to nag, but if I were you, I'd be really worried about my car.
You would?
Definitely. The rock slide warning sign, the somewhat battered vehicle next to yours, not to mention the warning in your fortune cookie.
If you ignore the warning and disregard your neighbor's misfortune, disaster will strike you also.
Exactly. The warning is the sign. And don't you think your neighbor's misfortune could mean the boulder on top of the car next to yours?
You are quite right.
Well, you are right about that.
I had better move my car.
Good idea. As far away as possible, I would say. Well, is it safe now?
Yes, I hope so. Thank you so much for saving me from imminent disaster.
You're welcome. I'm famous for my totally unselfish helpfulness, you know.
So that can go there. Okay, can't do that yet because I have to do all the other stuff first. Okay.
Boo!
Boo!
What? Oh, did I fall asleep again?
Looks like it.
I am sorry. What can I do for you?
Alright, where is... There it is. I'm looking for my mouse here. Alright.
Didn't you tell me you need to wait here until the surveyor goes home for the day?
Yes, but that may be a while yet.
I don't know. Can you see his car anywhere?
Oh, so he already left for today? I thought. It's so early.
Why would you care?
Yes, indeed. Why shouldn't I be lucky for once and simply enjoy my luck? Please excuse me. I've got to go.
Here we go.
It's amazing. No matter how sluggish people are, the minute their working day ends, they suddenly move as fast as lightning. Not that I care. Just as long as the snack stand is no longer in the way, and the laser beam... but the laser beam... Where did it go?
Alright, here we go. Let's go down this way. Get that. And then we take the batteries, put it in the
Good
laser
idea.
beam.
Maybe the batteries are dead. I've had that problem with my camera.
Okay, now we put this back up here.
Right, the laser pointer should be pointing in exactly the same...
Alright. Okay, we're good to go. And then we do this. Alright. Oh, this thing right here.
I have an idea. Let's see if it works. Take it down. No, I quite like this construction. I'm leaving it where it is.
Okay. So...
That's too light to change the mirror's position and...
Oh, okay. Maybe this? There we go. Awesome. And then we do that. Oh. We do this.
The laser beam is pointing towards the ruins. Off I go then.
Off I go then.
The laser beam is pointing at that heap of rubble. Now what? Have the batteries gone dead again? Never mind. I know where I need to look now.
Okay. Put the cup there.
There it lies, buried under rocks.
Here we go.
Can I bother you again?
I strongly suspect that it is well within your power. Yes.
Alrighty.
Would you be interested in something like a silver goblet?
Yes, sure. Did you find something?
I'm not sure. Over there, under that pile of rubble.
Where? Where exactly? Take me there.
Here we go. Dude, you're looking everywhere but where she said to look. Right there.
Yes, indeed. There is something sparkling down there. Let me just get my equipment from the car and start moving this rubble. I'll be right back.
All right.
There, that did it. I don't know much about this historical stuff, but I'll just take this goblet to an expert I know.
What about me?
What about you?
Am I not getting a reward?
Sure. As soon as I sell this, I'll give you, shall we say, 20%?
50.
30?
40.
35.
Okay.
Fine. Wait here. I'll be back soon.
All right.
At least the grave robbers of the past had a certain amount of expertise. On the other hand, there are so many incompetent people in so many professions. Why should grave robbers be any different? At least now I have access to the wall where the laser beam was pointing.
All right. So what's over there? Okay, I don't see anything. Hold on a minute, I gotta... Is there literally anything to point out? So what am I supposed to do? Iron ring. An iron ring.
I'll try pulling it. Or maybe pushing it. Or maybe I need to turn it.
Ooh.
The laser beam pointed straight to this room. That leads me to hope that Sister Elise's hidden key is here somewhere. Time to begin searching for it.
What is this?
3 stone discs and a set of buttons. It's obviously some kind of mechanism. I wonder why the discs all have different colors. Do I have to align the holes in a certain position? Maybe they need to overlap. And what about these numbers? Are they important? If so, how?
Okay. There's one. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Weird. Okay. Very strange. Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay. 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 That's a little bit confusing. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so this we got two of them lined up. Is that gonna eventually line up? Probably not. Okay. Alright. So right now it should be lined up. Did it.
Now that the holes are all overlapping, a small niche has been uncovered.
Okay, we got a ring. Whatever the heck that's for.
I have already solved the mystery of the stone discs. It's
Oh, I did it again. What is going on here?
fair to say that
There.
to continue turning them endlessly would be a pointless waste of time.
Okay. Cool. So we're done with this. So, what did we get?
A gold signet ring.
That's it? Okay, let's see. Okay, we already did that. So we only got two other things to look at in here.
The barrel is way too heavy.
Okay, so what's up here?
There are buttons recessed into the wooden board, and a single indentation on the left. Could this be some kind of mechanism to reveal the hiding place that Elise mentioned? But why are the buttons locked in place? I can't press them. Am I still missing something to raise them from the board?
Okay, so would it be this thing?
The ring fits perfectly,
Awesome.
and the buttons have been raised from their fittings. That just leaves the question of what I'm supposed to do with all these buttons.
Obviously, your mind is on more frivolous things. We're not here for the booze. While you are indulging in old vintages, I have managed to decipher the plaque.
Well, any clues?
Yes, but they aren't terribly conclusive.
I'm listening.
Actually, all it says is that the statue depicts Saint Ostrobert of Rouen.
The Archbishop, in whose honor the town of Gatineau was founded?
That's right. How did you know?
That kind of thing is common knowledge.
You have me impressed.
Thanks. Didn't it say anything else?
No, it doesn't really help us, does it?
Who knows? I'll keep it in mind. Did it really say nothing else on the plaque besides the name?
No, only that the statue depicts Saint Ostrobert of Rouen.
Ostrobert. That's not much to go on, is it?
Who knows? This information might eventually come in useful in some way. Just don't ask me what way.
Alright, end dialogue.
I will keep trying.
Let's head back over here. T R E B E R? I don't know. So, what am I doing? I think I can look at that while I'm in here. Okay. This thing, the sketch thing.
I'm going to place the sketch next to it.
Okay. A U S T R E B B E R T. Got it. Yes. Got it.
A letter? And some scraps of leather full of holes? That's all?
Let us have a closer look at the letter before we voice our disappointment. It must contain something really important. It is addressed to Cardinal Coubertin in Paris, evidently written by a certain Bernard.
Just read it out loud, will you?
Oh boy.
To His Most Exalted Eminence, Cardinal Coubertin, I am much relieved to hear that you received my encoded letter in Paris. You will understand my circumspection once you have decoded the letter in its entirety. For in the wrong hands, this account could easily corrupt the faith of those whose hearts harbor even the slightest of doubts. After reading only a few lines, you will come to realize how quickly this will shake the foundations of our very society and lead to utter chaos, such as has never been seen before. Thus, to be on the safe side, I will not send our usual messenger to bring you this letter and the enclosed templates, but our beloved sister Elise. I urgently implore you to keep this letter and the templates safe in your secret archives at your estate. As you know, Zandona's influence is immense, and we shall need any proof of his sacrilege in order to have him tried by the Inquisition. This template is the key that will allow you to decode the plans of Zandona and his Puritas Cordis sect, which divine providence itself has seen fit to place into my hands. Place the templates on the parchments which the messenger brought you 10 days ago, and you will realize the full extent of the disaster that is upon us. In his blind, boundless ravings, he has spelt doom for Gatineau and predicted the downfall of the town in the eternal flames of perdition. And you know what that means. An entire town. He wants to erase the whole town, for he believes himself to be both judge and executioner in the name of our Almighty Lord. And that is only the beginning. My previous letter will reveal to you the horrors that we face. All those terrible plans of Zandona and his congregation, Puritas Cordis, that he assembled in the name of God in order to spread his outrageous teachings as the word of our Lord Almighty himself. I hope that my knowledge will prompt you to take appropriate steps in order to prevent the worst from happening. I write these lines in utmost concern for my own life, but with certainty that I made the right decision. May the Lord grant our beloved sister the strength to deliver this message unscathed and in good time. May God protect us and be with us in these times of tribulation. I remain your humble servant, Bernard.
Okay, let me just get this straight. Zandona and Puritas Cordis burned Gatineau to the ground.
Sure looks like it.
Why? I mean, what was the point?
He probably wanted to make an example of them. A warning to all those who fail to heed his words.
So he just invented a load of prophecies and then saw to it that they all came true?
That's what it looks like.
And Bernard, together with Cardinal Coubertin, tried to stop Zandona and his Puritas Cordis sect.
Oh boy.
Yes, evidently. But since Elise never arrived in Paris, and the Cardinal therefore never receives the proof against Zandona.
Okay, so far so bad. But all of this happened more than 350 years ago. What does any of this have to do with the here and now?
I assume that either the Puritas Cordis sect secretly continued to exist through all those centuries, and for some reason have now resumed its activities, or it was founded anew.
Whatever. What's all that got to do with our situation now? And the flood wave? Not to mention the forthcoming apocalypse that Elise was hinting at.
I assume that back then they managed to put an end to Zandona's doings after all, and prevent the apocalypse.
I guess so. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Exactly. And the modern Puritas Cordis might actually want to do something about that.
You mean they'll pick up where Zandona left off years ago and try...
And try to pull it off this time. Right.
Oh. And the end. What will it be like?
I assume that the answer to this question can be found in Paris.
With Coubertin?
Yes.
And you really think that Zandona's plans, the ones Brother Bernard sent to Paris, might still exist? In those secret archives that Bernard mentioned?
Why not?
So, using that information and the templates we found here, we might actually be able to anticipate the next moves of Puritas Cordis?
And take some measures to block them.
Okay. What are we waiting for?
To Paris?
Sure. The question is, where exactly do we go looking for these documents? Paris is a big city.
But Bernard wrote that the hiding place is at the Cardinal's estate. And how hard can it be to find that?
Right. So let's go.
Oh, I see you are awake now.
Where am I?
Do not worry. You are quite safe.
Safe? What makes me safe? These bars? Am I safe from you?
Your questions will have to wait, I'm afraid. There are a few things we would like to know first. My employee found a photograph on you. It so happens that he worked as a barkeeper on the very ship this young lady was traveling on. Who is she?
That's none of your business. Now let me out of here.
Now, keep calm. I think you fail to appreciate your position. You see, my employee is armed. You, on the other hand, are not. And one more thing. My employee will not hesitate to shoot you down if you keep trying our patience. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you certainly do.
Good. We mean you no harm. On the contrary, we want to help you. But we shall expect a little help from you in return. So, who is the lady in this picture?
My ex-girlfriend.
Name?
Nina Kalenkov. What do you want to know? What is this all about, anyway?
Now, who is asking the questions here? Well, it would appear that your ex-girlfriend has a certain problem, just like you. She fails to understand who makes the rules in this game. We would like to know where she is at the moment and what she is planning to do next.
Nina? How should I know?
You still don't get it, do you? All right. One more time. Either you tell us what we want to know, or else...
Or else what?
Or else we will have to proceed without your help. But that would be painful, both for you and for your ex-girlfriend. So, you see, the choice is yours. I have a few important things to take care of that cannot possibly wait, but I will be back soon. And it would really be too bad if you still haven't made up your mind to cooperate by then. Too bad for you and for Ms. Kalenkov.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go, going to Paris.
This is supposed to be the incredibly secret archive of Cardinal Coubertin that we've been looking for.
We must be on the right track. We're going to find this archive. We simply must not fail.
Hello? Are you listening to me?
Yes, of course.
Well, we're not going to find much here, are we?
I am sure this is the right spot. It has got to be.
You can see that there's nothing left here but a couple of foundation walls, right?
Yes, but this place corresponds to the description. Therefore, it must.
So what do we do now?
If I only knew. Maybe we can find some old blueprints or historical documents which might give us a clue.
Old blueprints? For ancient ruins?
Have you got a better idea?
No, I guess not.
At least we must try it. There's no alternative, is there? Are you coming?
Thanks, but I'd rather stay here and take another look around. I don't know what I'm looking for, but it's better than helplessly staring over your shoulder while you study Latin texts.
Yes, you're probably right. I don't see for the life of me what we could possibly have overlooked here. But better be on the safe side.
Shall we meet here then?
All right. Wish me luck. We need it
Wish
more
me
than
luck.
ever.
I do. I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thanks. And the same to you. Maybe you'll actually find something. Who knows? See you later.
All right. I will have a closer look at these ruins then.
Alright. I already see something. I don't know if it's something, but... blue stone.
This stone is loose. Just a little yank.
Uh-oh. Well, there she goes. She fell in a hole. Ooh. Institio... Finis...
My mother always used to say,
yes.
don't go playing in ramshackle buildings, dear. Oh, she was so right. Just what is this place?
I don't know what that means right there.
Ah, some of the letters can be turned. I don't have the faintest idea what I would achieve by turning these letters, so fiddling with them doesn't appear to make much sense at this point.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. We got the... Okay. Just turn all of them, I guess. Okay. It doesn't do nothing just turning single ones, so I gotta figure out exactly what I'm looking for. Is there anything else in here that I can actually do? Ah, we got two things. We got this over here. Buried entrance.
By the time I free up that passage, I will be old and gray.
Okay. And I did it again. Yippee! Get out of here. Cortana, I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here. Alright. Get back in the game. Alright, Gap.
I can't even get my fingers in there. And I can't really imagine being able to open a massive stone door with my hands.
Okay. Well, is there anything else? Probably not. Nope. I gotta get out of here. Wait, first of all, the White King and Elisa's letter, that's it. Alright, let's climb out of here.
How will I get out of here? Wait a moment. I have a plan. A plan that has proven its worth for thousands of years. It's sophisticated and elaborate, the perfect rescue scheme. Let's see whether it works here.
Help! Help! Get me out of here! Help!
Anybody there? Hello?
Who's this guy?
I'm here! Down here! Help me!
How on earth did you get down there?
The floor just gave way beneath me. If you don't mind, I'd really like to continue this conversation above ground. Do you think you can get me out of here somehow?
Wait, I've got an idea.
What
Thank
the
you
heck
so
is
much.
that?
You probably saved my life.
It was my pleasure. Anytime.
Who are you?
I'm interested in this old chapel. I wanted to take a closer look, but obviously there isn't much left of it.
No, it was largely destroyed during an air raid in World War II. But maybe I can help you?
You?
Yes, me. With nothing to do all day, you have to keep yourself occupied somehow. And I occupy myself with history.
Excellent. Then maybe you can tell me something about Cardinal Coubertin. He had this chapel built, didn't he?
Yes, he did. But there isn't a whole lot we know about him. All the records kept while he was in office are stored in his archives.
And where are they?
Who knows? They searched high and low after his death, but they haven't been found to this day. Nobody even remembers where he was buried. All I know is that he had a curator who took care of his legacy following his death in 1663. The curator died 10 years later. They found his body in his squalid basement dwelling after he had been dead for a week. He should be buried in this cemetery as well, but I have no idea as to where exactly. I don't even really know his name. I think it was Michel or something like that.
Well, at least it's a start. Not much to go on, but better than nothing. Are there no further clues?
Not really. He was barely known around here. Cardinal Coubertin brought him back from one of his journeys. He wasn't a local man. Also, he hardly ever went out, and when he did, he was heavily covered up, which soon led to wild speculation amongst the locals. He served the cardinal for almost 40 years.
Okay. I'll take another look around here. Thanks again for the rescue and the brief history lesson.
It was my pleasure. I'll be here for a while yet, so if you have any more questions...
This chapel has me stumped. I need some additional hints. Maybe I should try to find the curator's grave first.
Which is probably...
I'm just going to take a look around.
over here
You
somewhere.
do that.
They call this model the Duck. Quack.
Compost heap.
A compost heap.
Is there anything good in it?
All right. Here I go again, rummaging through dirt.
What's that?
Ugh, nothing else here.
Okay, I got a pencil. Okay. Ruins to the cemetery. Wait, first, I want to see if there's anything else to look at here. Oh, look, there's the Eiffel Tower.
One of the most famous landmarks in the world. A reminder that some lucky people actually visit places just for fun. No, really. There isn't much left of the old chapel.
Alright, there's nothing else. So, let's
I
go
will
to
go
the
look
cemetery.
for the grave of Michel the curator, then. It isn't much of a lead, but since he seems to have been rather close to Cardinal Coubertin, maybe there's some hope of finding something out that way.
Maybe. For some reason, I don't
The
get
path splits
why,
in 3
but it would be 1670s.
Let's try this way. The graves here appear to be sorted.
Alright. Poor.
Let's
I already
see
knew
what
that
I
much.
find.
But it would be woman.
Oh my.
Rape,
Let's
old
go
age.
this way now.
And then
Yet another.
women.
Now where does this path lead? Is this the right area? The Cardinal's curator would hardly have been a woman.
That's what I
or
thought.
Maybe. Who knows? Michelle, the curator, was actually a woman. No wonder she hardly ever went out in public. And was always so heavily covered up. If that had become known, I assume that when she was buried, this scandalous fact was discovered and hushed up. This is probably why her grave has been forgotten. I hope I can find a clue here and finally make some progress.
Huh. 1605 to 1673. Oh. Hold on. The S. This is what you have to do in that thing. The S has to be like diagonal. The A would be like literally sideways. And then F would be like diagonal like this. Anything else? I think that's it. Alright, alright. That's a good hint. I just noticed that. Okay, so that's all tilted. I don't know if this little thing is. I'll just write that down anyway. The little dash is like crooked, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. But all right, all right. Is there anything else, anything to look at here? No, there's nothing to look at here. So let's go back this way. All right. Come on. So all the, is it all the S's? Okay. Okay, now the A. Okay, that way. So any more A's? No. And then we have the F.
I did it!
Yes!
I am truly a genius.
Look at that.
As usual, there is nobody around who could really appreciate that.
Alright, passage here.
There appears to be another room built into the rock by the far side of the abyss.
Oh boy.
Thanks to my famously positive attitude, I live in hopes that it is the archive we are looking for.
Hopefully. Well, this is where I am going to end this episode for today, folks. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. This has been episode 8. Join me next time to see what happens. Please don't forget to slash that like and subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Facebook, don't forget to slash that like and follow button. Really appreciate it. It would help me out. Have a great night, guys. Peace out.